Hi, welcome to Crafting and Relaxing. This is Sarah, and today I'm going to share with you what I made from the Simple Stories Bliss collection and some of the progress along the way. Okay, so what I did was I opened up what was left in this bag and I laid out the bits. I used the cardstock and made the bases that I could out of these. These won't make card bases, so these are cardstock scraps. Then I have some printed scraps. And this is all the printed paper that I have left in sizable pieces in this collection. This is scraps. I have a few of the small 3x4 cards that were in the collection and scraps from last time I used this. And it's hard because it was last spring, right? I think I've made one card recently, but other than that, I haven't used this much. And then these are little strips. I've gone through and cut the branding strips and saved what I could off of those. You'll see that one side of it's printed. And then this is the large cards, the 4x6 cards. There was a sheet of them. This is the paper on the back, so I might use the back. In some cases, I'm not really into and you know, I'll take pointers. It might just be that I'm not good at them. I'm not really good at the photograph papers. Does that make sense? I've seen some ideas where they worked out really great, but they don't inspire me as much. So some of these I might use the other side, but I thought I'm going to trim them down because I knew I wasn't going to use them for a card holder because they have this on the back, the 4x6. And then this is the ephemera pack, what's left of it from last year. So I have some stuff in here. And then here's my sticker sheet, and this is what I have left. And you guys know I love a sticker sheet. You can layer it up, you can foam mount it, you can do all sorts of things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down with my husband and watch TV, and I'm going to take this sticker sheet, this bits and what have you, and those new stickers, probably these, and sit down and put together some embellishments to use on the fronts of these cards. And I think what I want to do is make as many embellishments as I can so that I'm not relying on my printed paper, because I don't have a lot of it, and these aren't necessarily the patterns that I would have put together at this point. So I'm going to have to find a different way to use this collection instead of layering a bunch of printed papers. But that's fine because I have all of these amazing options for embellishments. Before I put some of these cards together, I want to show you a few things that I made. They probably won't show as well once the cards are fully assembled. This was a Distress Oxide UFO, unfinished object that I had sitting around. It's a little blue, not green, but it was thrown in here and I'll use it. Then I layered my scallop punch, and then a piece of ephemera it's a wreath. It was just like this, but it didn't say life is beautiful. It wasn't a sticker, it was ephemera. And then I put a chipboard bird on top. What I remembered was I had the chipboard set for these, so I started making these items and then realized, wait a minute, if I want to put them in the card holder, I need to be careful about how thick they are. So I have a couple of things that I put together with chipboard, and then I'm going to make a set of cards that doesn't have chipboard. Maybe I could put one in there that has chipboard, but I think if we're using these card holders, we need to think about how much chipboard and foam mount we're using. Then I have this other one. It was a tag of butterfly paper, and I added some butterfly stickers and then covered them up so you'll never know. And put the Choose Happiness stickers and this watering can piece of chipboard and a little bit of purple. I don't know what that's called, but it's cute. On this other one, I used the orange and white. Orange, coral, I don't know. This one, it's another tag. I kind of go with the inspiration that's in the kit or in front of me, and the tags were there, but I do like my tags layered up and interesting, so I added the layers on the back of all of them. So this one I added black, and it says Be the Joy, and I stuck this flower on and a bee, and I put some Wink Stella on the bee and a heart and shine. What I started doing was laying out ideas for cards and essentially where I think this is headed. So I made the ephemera and started using up my loose pieces. So I've narrowed my stickers down to here. This will probably become a card. This will probably, so you can see I'm starting to match up the things that go together out of the collection, and not gluing anything down because I want to be sure that since I'm getting down to the bits, I want to be sure that I get all the right stuff in there because I can't change my mind and make another one. I don't have enough paper and supplies and most things. Then here, this isn't one of those 4x6 cards, but I love that it says share your beauty with the world. So I cut it down as much as I could. My problem with these 4x6 ones is making an interesting card. I just think that they take up so much space, it's hard to do it. So what I was thinking was I'd mat it on black, maybe put some washi across the top and the bottom, something on the inside. Maybe this sticker will just go on the inside, but maybe across the bottom I could add some jewels or some kind of dimension. Nothing too crazy, but just make it interesting. Then I have sections of other cards. So here I've got a card base and a top, a card base and a top, same idea. And I've been going through and looking. I like this side, but it's not my favorite. It's a little big actually, and so I might use this side. The other parts, it's just boring, right? It's like a whitewashed kind of board. Not really what I'm going for. I want all that purple and teal, spring. Here's another one. This was a little ephemera tag that said today is your day, and I layered it on purple and black. I didn't use my corner rounder. I just used scissors and it was fine. This purple embellishment, I didn't have enough left to tie a knot. So what I did was I just folded it and glued it front and back. Still looks cute. It lays nice and flat so it'll mail well. And it was cheap. But it was just too cute. I couldn't throw it out. At this point, I want to show you what I have left from the collection. I'm calling it done, and I'm going to put this stuff away in my scraps, and I'm just going to show you. So I have this cream and black stuff that I didn't like with this collection, but I like fine otherwise. Cardstock that remains. The only full piece of cardstock is I have one of the peachy. I'm sure it's thinner, you guys. It's just a little more floppy, and it's not my favorite color. I loved these two, purple and teal. Oh yeah, or is it mint? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I love it. Then I have a little bit of printed, and I'm going to trim off this place where I punched out a circle and then put this in my printed scraps bin. And some ephemera and stickers in here. Let me show you what I have. These are from the Tuesday morning pack that went with this collection. You can see, you can't see a thing, can you? Here we go. I used almost all of these up. I'll show you how. And I have quite a few of the clear and black. These are so versatile. I can use these with everything. I love clear stamps with black writing. Happy birthday, thank you, anything. So I have those. Then we're sort of down to bits. I had a lot of this paper and various other bits. I trimmed the Choose Joy, but I never used it. I didn't use the bike, no surprise there. I got ink all over Be the Reason Someone Smiles Today, so I might use this in a mixed media project. Maybe I'll put some ink on the other side and pretend I meant it. This was kind of big, I didn't like it. You could have kind of guessed. This one, it didn't work out. I was gonna use it a couple times and it didn't. And not many stickers left at all. So you can see what I do. I won't throw anything away. One thing that I didn't use, and I might put on the front of a card, is these letters that said happy. They're just thin paper. They're not chipboard or anything. So I couldn't use them on the outside of a card holder. I didn't think they'd hold up even on a belly band. So I have those and this paper, and I'm just gonna set this aside and show you what I made. First, I'll show you these 3 loose cards. I made this one very last. This is a scrap card. I had these strips left. I had a couple pieces of little ephemera, a circle that I'd punched and not used, and this tag that I loved but had lost somewhere in the mess. So as I started cleaning up, I found this and made this scrap card. If you haven't seen my scrap cards or you have questions, go ahead and look on my channel. There's a video about scrap cards. It's interesting to note this paper right here is scored up the middle. It's the excess from the card holders. It looks cute. I like the scoring. It just adds a little texture. These are the really simple ones, you guys, because this is when I ran out of steam a little bit. Cardstock, printed paper, this 3x4 card. I rounded the corners on these two and I put a flower and a jewel and some Wink of Stella. And then on the inside, I have washi tape. You might know better than I. Is that Maggie Holmes? I don't know what that's from, but it was a recent Tuesday morning purchase and I like it. And on this one, this one says, it's the same idea. Piece of cardstock or printed paper, one of those 3x4 cards. It said Total Bliss and the spacing just didn't work, so I covered up the total. The butterfly is sitting on a flower. Maybe it just looks like a bigger butterfly. I'm fine with that. I was just trying to cover that up because I couldn't get it to lay out right. On the inside, I put the sticker that I really liked that says Joy. Now that I look at it, I might go around it with a black pen or a silver or a clear star. And then a strip of paper down at the bottom. At the end, I just went through and used strips that I had. You've seen this in the card holder video. I'm assuming you've watched the other videos. There was a Saturday morning intro to this product, and then I made the card holder tutorial. So you can go see those if you want. Okay, so this is the card holder that I'm sure you saw before. It has jewels and stickers and chipboard and flowers and ribbon, some more jewels, another tag, some random stuff. And then I'm going to show you the cards that I put in it this time. I think I already showed you this tag in this video, and I put it on a piece of printed stock, and I took my Clear Star Jelly Roll pen. Okay, if you've watched my videos, you know this pen. If you can't find it in a single, you might have to buy it in a pair. Lots of times it's in a package and it hangs on the wall. Be careful, it comes in colors. I don't want the colors, I just want the Clear Star. See that little star and shooting star thing, and it's silver? Just clear star. And a hello sticker, live in the moment. And then I just took a black pen and added some stitching there on that cardstock. Just layers and interests, that's all I'm doing. And on the inside, a piece of paper and a sticker that says Bliss. So I have the matching, essentially, watering can and chipboard on the front and the sticker on the inside. I didn't use foam mount on any of these cards because I was trying to make them interchangeable in these card holders. I think I've put the 4 the way I'm going to do them, but I might mix them up. If you guys have an absolute favorite and you say, oh no, you should put it in the card holder and give it away, then you can tell me. Okay, this one I talked about before. What I did was I put some stitching right here with my Clear Star pen, so you can see that silver. I put Wink of Stella on the butterflies and little Clear Star dots on the butterflies up here. And this washi tape does not go with this paper. It's recent Tuesday morning find, probably. I don't know. I've been buying a lot of washi, you guys. I've been having so much fun. And this one is a sticker, and then I layered another sticker on top of it that says Good Life. I was just trying to add more interest to the front of this card, so it wasn't just this 4x6 card. And the same washi tape on the inside, and a butterfly sticker. And then, oh, I'm going to put one of my stickers in there. And then on the envelopes, I took those stickers. That's where I used these stickers. So I put them, I have a hello, I have hearts, and I looked at the cards that were going in each side and kind of made the match. See that one? I put the bird. This one I have a happy, and it goes with happy little moments, and it has purple on it. And I stamped the back of each one and included a dog hair, it looks like. That was nice of me. So they're all set. And like I said before, I have one that has chipboard and one that's flatter on each side. I think that turned out cute. Okay, on this one I did a belly band. So this is that same piece of cardstock that I folded in the last video. And I was down pretty lean on ephemera and embellishments. So I took a circle of printed paper, a circle of cardstock, a bird sticker, and put Bliss across the front of it. And these stickers are shiny, so you can't use your Wink of Stella pen or Clear Star on them. If they were matte, then I could, but I just left them. I'll open this up and show you. Okay, so this is the one where the paper was a little bit small, so you can see my bottom flap is a little shorter. That's okay. Works fine. Okay, I think I already told you about that tag, and I just glued it on a piece of printed butterfly paper, And on the inside, here's another strip of butterfly paper, and it says Rise and Shine. This one, I had the umbrella sticker had a sentiment and I had chopped it out, so there's kind of a jagged spot behind that, but I really wanted to use the umbrella and share your beauty with the world, and I put some Wink Stella on that butterfly. Then these are stickers, Smile, and they're that bicycle, but I like them as a sentiment. Then I took my Clear Star pen, this one, and went around the edge of each one. See that? There we go. You got it. And something about this card, maybe because a bunch of the stuff was crooked, I decided to put it together crooked. Let me make sure you can see that. So it's not straight. Most of my cards are perfectly straight, and I had fun putting that one together like that. Then on the inside, I have a happy heart sticker on top of a piece of paper. And here's a funny. I got glue over here because I shut this. I don't know. I was watching the dog or something. So I put another piece up there. When in doubt, put washi or paper wherever you need it. And again, there's one of my crafting and relaxing stickers. And turns out I did not decorate these envelopes, you guys. That's funny. Those two I guess I didn't like. Oh, these two I did. This one, I love this boot in this collection. So I put this little boot sticker on the back of that. And this is just a 3x4 card that was in one of the paper sheets, and I put some jewels on the flowers. And then this, can you guys see that? See this sticker right here that has the matching floral and the black? This is where two stickers met in the sticker sheet. So if you look earlier in this video, you'll see that this was a big long strip in that 12-inch run. We buy stickers, and then sometimes we don't think about it and we only use the part that we think we're supposed to use. So right here, see this part? It was like where these met, and it was just a really, really long strip of it. So I used it for added interest because it had black, it had the right colors. So just be sure before you start throwing stuff out, you look at your sticker sheets and make sure you got everything you wanted. Then on the inside, I have a strip of the paper and a boot sticker. I'm telling you, if I had like a whole bunch of these, I would make a ton of boot cards. There was a boot chipboard before. Oh, it was so cute. Okay, this one, I had some fun with, you guys. This was a 4x6 card, you know, on one of those sheets where they're 4x6. And I added Wink Stella and Clear Star pen and purple jewels to the flowers. Then up here, I added... this is actually not chipboard. This is chipboard. This is a sticker. And I put, I did use foam mount. I did put foam mount under that one. And then I wedged a piece of chipboard under there. So I popped the whole thing up. And it made it so the sticker was dimensional and sturdy. Then, another little bit of interest. I tore the paper across this and put a strip of other printed stock under it to pop out. So I have Hello Sunshine and Shine Bright. I think that one turned out pretty fun. I like that one. And then on the inside, the colors don't totally work, but I went with it. This sheet or strip of printed paper, and then this thing says Total Bliss, and I tucked it under the edge, and I really liked that. So I like how the front of this card turned out, and it was just a basic 4x6 cut apart. This is just one of those black and white stickers, and I took my archival Majestic Violet and a circle stamp, and I stamped it off so it was lighter. So I inked up my stamp, and then I stamped it on scratch paper, and then I stamped my envelope so that it was lighter and the Oh Happy Day would show nicely. So I have that. So I'm going to set these aside and remember to decorate these two envelopes. And then I think that's it. So I made 11 cards with this, and then last year I made cards, so I think I'm done. I'm going to mix it in with the other stuff and move on to the next thing. I have a pile of alcohol inks that are loaned to me. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's amazing. Look, okay, I think there's going to be a video on alcohol inks and alcohol pearls. Oh my gosh. And if you see this video on Saturday, be sure you've subscribed to my channel and entered the giveaway because it ends on Sunday. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.